A Karen shouts at my friend for buying alcohol thinking he's 16. So a bit of a background info: my friend is a young adult, 19-year-old, but most people think he's 16. He also has half of his hair dyed pink and half dyed black. His age will be important later in this story. I will call him C. Okay, so here's the actual story. One time we went to Tesco to buy drinks for a party and we got everything pretty quickly and we get in line to get to the cashier and then we hear, "Excuse me." Then Karen came up to us. "Karen, what do you think you're doing?" C. "Buying drinks." Karen: "That's not what I meant, don't make fun of me." C. "So then what is your problem?" Karen: "Boys shouldn't have pink hair. Pink is a girl color and I don't want my son to see this." She had a boy with her who was about 3 and clearly was distracted by something else. C. "Excuse me." Karen: "That's right, I'm telling you to get rid of your hair color or I'll call security." Then the cashier says, "Ma'am, you can't call security because of the." Karen's face goes red, but unfortunately she spotted the wine my friend was buying and says, "You can't buy that, you have a child with you." She points at me. C. "Well, that is true, but I don't think it's against the law and I'm not going to give him any." The cashier says, "Well, as long as you are the one buying it and you can show me in it, everything will be fine." The Karen grins thinking C doesn't have an it on him. Then C takes out his it with the biggest smirk on his face he can do. Then the Karen explodes and shouts how this shouldn't be legal and that 16-year-olds shouldn't be able to buy alcohol. Then C says, "Ma'am, I'm 19. The Karen said whatever and went to a different cashier. Sorry if this story was lame. Karen thinks I need to give her baby my toys. Sorry if my grammar is bad. English is not my first language. This is my first post on here. I was 6 at the time this took place. A lady rode up the street near me and my brother at our house. I then heard her yell, "Hey up, cool toy, you need to give that to my son." I declined and said, "No lady, please go away." Of course she called the cops because I stole her baby's toys. Her kid was 15 at the time, I was 6. The cop rolled up and guess who it was? My dad's best friend. He said, "Mom, I'll look into this," and he turns around and says, "Oh, did you steal these toys?" I said, "No, mister," and see, nice cop. He said, "Okay, no one stole your son's toys, now please go away." Karen screamed and the cop warned her with a disturbance of the peace charge. She drove away and I went inside. My dad's friend ended up coming for dinner later. Entitled Ag Picks on Teen Girls Because He's Intimidated by Bouncer. I am a hostess of an outdoor beer garden. We are open to families during the day, but in the evening everything becomes 21. Yesterday a couple came to eat with their toddler for lunch, who was screaming and crying before they even walked in. As the hosting team, we made sure to seat the family at a low-top table with seats with backs to accommodate their child, because we are nice and thoughtful hostesses. Apparently the couple let their child run around the restaurant and make a mess with the gravel on the ground, and the bouncer asks the couple to please keep their child seated. He even referenced the signs on the wall stating children must stay seated. Naturally, the couple gets angry and decides to leave. On their way out, they march around to the hosting table and start berating us. "Ed, hi, I think you guys did a great job as hostesses. You are nice and all, but I have a suggestion, just a suggestion. We came to this restaurant because it's kid-friendly and we just wanted to have a good time. But that man told us our kid can't run around and have fun. How is a kid supposed to stay seated in a place like this that's made for kids to run around?" Myself and the other hosts. Visible confusion. ED. You should have told us beforehand that our child wouldn't be able to run around. When you see that someone has a child, you need to inform them of the rules before seating them. I'm just trying to make a suggestion for you guys to help you do a better job next time. Because now our experience was ruined and that's why we decided to leave. And then the man just walks away, and the 3 of us were just left confused and pissed off. Like 1, I think I know how to do my job. It's not your fault you can't control your child in public. 2, this is a bar. It is not exactly family friendly, we just tolerate children during the day. 3, it's not my fault you're so insecure as a grown man that you have to take out your anger on 3 19-year-olds because the big scary bouncer told you to control your snob gobbling. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you on next video.